You are watching the Fashion Designs course DVD for blouse making presented by Bharath Skills Training and Development. The next lesson we are going to see is how to cut blouse. When we are talking about blouse, it has a structure of 3 dots in the front and 2 in the back. If you do not know what a dot is a folded wedge of fabric that is tapered and stitched down to give shape to a garment. The dot is required to make the garment fit your body exactly. In the front of the blouse, there are 3 dots. The first one is from the bust dot, second is from the armhole, and there is another dot from the center front. Similarly, there are 2 dots in the back. Now, we are moving to the measurements which are required for cutting the blouse. The first measurement required is the length which I have marked as A. For the sample I have taken, the length is 12.5 inches. Now, how to measure this length? For this purpose, we have to first find out the narrowest part of the waist. Normally, this will be adjacent to the elbow of the person. Mark a place which is 1 to 1.5 inches above this place. Now measure from the shoulder up to this marked place which will give you the length. Okay. The next measurement which we need to take is the chest round. This is the circumference of the chest. This has to be taken around the chest. The measurement has to be taken above the bust point and from where the armhole ends as shown in the diagram. In my case, it has come to 30 inches. This chest round measurement I have taken as B. The next measurement which we are going to take is the shoulder measurement. This measurement has to be taken from left shoulder to the right shoulder. In my case, the shoulder length comes to 14.5 inches. After taking the shoulder length, reduce it by 3 inches. In my case, I have taken a measurement of 14.5 inches and I reduced it by 3 inches and termed it as C. If the shoulder length is above 15 inches, then you can reduce it by 4 inches. If the blouse is closed neck, then you have to reduce only 1.5 to 2 inches to arrive at the shoulder measurement. The next measurement we have to take is the circumference of the armhole. The measurement has to be taken around the armhole as shown in the diagram. In my case, it has come to 14.5 inches and I marked it as AH. The next measurement required is the waist round. This measurement has to be taken around the waist. This measurement has to be taken at the place in the waist up to which we have taken measurement for length. In my case, the waist round comes to 24 inches and I marked it as W. Let us have a recap of all the measurements required for cutting a blouse. We need length which I have marked as A and this comes to 12.5 inches. The next measurement required is chest round B which is 30 inches in my case. Then we require shoulder measurement C. In my case, this measurement came to 14.5 inches, which I reduced by 3 inches to arrive at 11.5 inches. Another measure required is the armhole round AH, which in my case came to 14.5 inches. The last measure required is waist W. That is all about measurements, and we are moving to calculation method. You are already having the measure of length A. You have to add 2 inches to this figure A. You have to understand that this A will be different for different persons. Whatever be the A for that person, you have to add 2 inches to that A. Similarly, from the chest measurement B, divided by 4 and add 1.25 inch. For the shoulder, divide it by 2 and add 1/4 inch. The calculation method of XY will be discussed in the due course. Divide the armhole by 2, divide the waist round by 8 and add 0.5 inches. Now we have all the calculations required for cutting the blouse. Okay, now we will see how to draw the diagram.